I have some prepared statements that I need to make regarding some controversy. So, if I could have everyone's attention, please. My name is Sheikh Zula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler. You want a trip? I bring it to ya. Frylock and I'm on top, rock you like a cop. Meatwad, you're up next with your knock knock. Meatwad, make the money, see? Meatwad, get the honeys, G. Driving in my car, living like a star, ice on my fingers and toes, and I'm a Taurus. Haha, check it, blockchain basement.
We are the bread and butter of all the information that's been swimming across the internet for crypto news.
If you're gonna screw me, at least pull my hair.
Hell yeah. What you got?
They could start chopping off fingers. They're like, give me your seed phrase, but I don't know it.
Over 2 years, he's made like 17K on Roblox. And he's
What?
Like 12.
You never listen to me, and we must be married. Yeah, well, how much are you investing? $100.
400 to 600,000. The
think it's
generational signals are now. Now.
You're spread so thin, that's how you get in on Snake. Snake's been my biggest winner.
Welcome one, welcome all. This is gonna be like the best Friday. It's gonna be the best Friday show ever. I got a belly full of pizza. I got a delicious beverage, cold as the Rockies.
The pause.
Guys, I'm loving it. I'm about to talk about ICP, which is a project that honestly I never thought I'd be talking about.
Hell
but,
yeah, baby. That's right.
Drew is loving it. We believe it or not, we had a networking error, and all of the internet in the basement was broken because Owen was live streaming on Grindr all night, and he maxed out our data plan.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
So, and look, I give props to Owen, following in my literal footsteps, selling feed pics on Grindr to make those crypto gains and fill that crypto bags from where Jet's Pizza. No, it was not from Jet's Pizza. It was like something Love and Pizza.
Yeah, it was like Love and Pizza or
Peace,
something.
love.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and pizza. Shout out to the chat. DOD Slave, Laserface, Michael Moore, Nicodopoulos. I like that. Cali Crypto Dude. Who else is there? Big Daddy.
Oh my God.
Shitty Bandito. And Discover Crypto is here.
Happy birthday, Janera.
And guys, happy birthday,
Birthday
to
twins.
to a person who's very special. Sitting on my left. She's very special to me. Double H.
Yep.
This is her actual birthday day. She's a lovely woman, and we are very grateful that she is here on the basement. But enough with all that stupid emotional bull crap. Let's talk about crypto and how we're going to change our lives. Drew, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Everyone's asking if I'm on day 4 of fajitas. No, I did not do the fajitas.
Okay.
We went hard on the pizza party today. So it was
we did.
I didn't even know about the pizza, so
Yeah, you
I went to
fucked up.
Five Guys.
Man.
Double H, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, feeling great.
Good,
Happy to be
good.
here. Thankful for you guys.
and fix the PTZs. Now we can use them.
Yeah, we can use.
We can
PTZs.
totally use it
Well,
now.
he's probably gonna have to he's gonna have to reboot VMix
We
because
can figure it out.
is
It's
it
gonna be
brokey
good.
broke?
No, it's
Oh, it's fixy
It's
fix.
working.
It's fixy fix, guys. Check out the channel. We're at 47,000 subscribers. We're gonna be 50K by May. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. We're
Dude,
talking about these
we
kind of
gotta set
games.
higher goals for ourselves, man. We've been hitting these
Yeah.
goals way too fast. You know
We
what I
have.
mean? They seem lofty, but we're crushing all of them. So we got
Our analytics are absolutely crushing it in every way possible, and that is mostly due to me and Drew, but also in a small part to our audience. We appreciate all of you.
small part.
We appreciate all of you coming to hang out in the basement and getting the alpha. Let's see. Should I even bring up the pro? Oh, I got to retweet the stream. Did we make a tweet?
Dude, we were just messing around with all the stuff. I'll do it. Too.
We did. It is tweeted. Someone did it properly.
we got
Look at
it.
that. Gosh, we're so good. Let's get to. Oh, guys, we got the mug. Whenever you got a minute there, Owen, if you could switch to the screen, we got the mug, the potentially dangerous mug.
Get you one.
Get you
know?
one. We are sending out the care package to
Yes.
0G
I got
raw
all-
whatever.
I got all his info. I'm kind of curious what size of shirt he is.
Yeah, we need your shirt size, my guy,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get a mug for sure. And there's also gonna be a very special one of one IRL NFT that is included,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna bring that to the office on Monday.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
what blockchain are you gonna launch it on?
Carbon,
Carbon.
because it's a physical NFT. It's a digital.
Digital.
It's a digital. Yeah, you're gonna see. It's gonna be great.
Nice.
Phil D says, "Oh yeah, thank God I sold all my XRP for ICP in November, dude." That could possibly be the biggest brain move you've ever made. We're going to get into more on the ICP in a second because, well, we are. But first, I want to go over some mining stuff. Really cool things happening in the mining world. We're going to park here for a little bit because there are some really cool gains to make, some really cool hardware to scoop up just to make some nice passive income. GainX Pro, the 44% pump. What? Bitcoin's down. What? Proof of work coins don't care other than Bitcoin. Evermore, which is something, interestingly enough, I was basically the only miner on this project, which is a Ravencoin decentralized finance protocol.
What?
I know. This guy just started it, and there was literally like 7 miners, and I was like 35% of the hash rate, like all my miners in my shed. So I have an enormous bag of this.
You are heavily overexposed.
But I'm there to support the project. Yeah. Maxiter, Cedra Coin, which is interesting. Gram, which is a ton coin forky thing, which we need to investigate, Drew.
Okay.
Because ton coin and Telegram are making big moves. Yes.
Oh God, that just hit me what that is.
Yeah. So everyone in the chat, you need to do research on this. I didn't even put this in the OG chat, which you can only get access to if you are if you're a member on YouTube. You link your YouTube page to Discord, YouTube channel to Discord, and then you get access to the OG chat where Drew and I drop all the alpha. But you can only, and how much is a membership to the channel?
I don't even, it's like $5 or
guys,
something.
It's $5.
$5. Let me know if I'm wrong. It's not much money.
Pretty sure that's what I
we
said.
were
It
It is mere
damn
pennies a
hardcore.
day.
Yeah.
It's like a Dogecoin a day.
And you get our obsessive compulsive,
Yes.
just overbearing watch on the markets. And we
Yeah.
drop the nasty good picks there first. That's why I'm up in the middle of the night looking for what's the next move. So make sure you're not missing out.
So these are all really nice price gainers. Varus coin is a CPU mineable coin. Avian is also, I think, is a Caspa fork.
It's $4.99 apparently.
It's not. It is not a Caspa fork. But let's go ahead and look at the GPUs. So I usually go by, look at this. Look at the Gram coin. Gram coin profits are absolutely bananas. A 4090 makes $4 a day in raw profit right now.
Oh God.
Profit right now. What's the ROI on this thing? So it's 1,500. Is that really how much a 4090 is? RTX 4090. Oops. Shopping. Let's see if these things really are. Okay, that's wrong. So $1,800. Okay, so we're gonna do some math here. So let's say this thing is 1,900. Okay. What's the ROI gonna be on this dude, on this bad boy?
I got it $1,900 to make up for the original input.
I need a GPU calculator. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, 4090. I got a 4090 here. I got one. Let's say I'm paying 10 cents a kilowatt hour. Calculate. So we're doing profit. What's the ROI? You better tell me the damn ROI. Calculator. Profit. Okay, we'll do it manually. Okay, we're gonna do it manually. Where's the calculator in the Mac? Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna get lost in that hill.
Oh no.
I hate these layouts of finding different applications on Mac. It's the worst thing.
Got it.
Okay.
There it is.
All right, so we're making $5 a day. Or no, $4 a day. No, we got to do 1,900 divided by 4 equals. So this pays off at current prices. A 4090 would pay itself off in just over a year, which we've got a year left, depending on how you're doing the calculations of bull market. So even if you want to just get a 4090, like the totally bitchin' top end graphics card for your mining computer, it could pay for itself almost in a year. You're not going to run it 24/7, obviously, but it could almost pay for itself in a year, which if you're trying to get a graphics card and drop some dough on a graphics card to last you a long time, that's actually not that bad.
Yeah, because you're in the mining game for a while if you make that move. That's the thing about it, man. It's an investment in hardware to just get that return. I really need to upgrade my exposure to mining, man. I need to turn that new shop I built into a mining farm too. So.
Yeah, I would go with ASICs, and we can get into some of the ASIC pricing here later. But again, the 4090 is a very profitable card. But man, I tell you what, you dig down here. And Fluffy the Sheep says that the reason gamers hate crypto is generally due to the cost of graphics cards due to mining demand. Yeah, a little bit, but they could also just use the mining to pay off their cards. But they just refuse to do that. So let's look at the profitability is amazing on Gram Coin right now. Incredible. A 4070 with $1.41 in profit. Look at all of the $1 profit coins. So you go to like a $1 profit. Oh my God, the CMP. Oh, it's actually telling me the ROI. ROI is in, what's the shortest ROI right now? See this, 398 days, 561 days.
I think that 300 one's the
397 for a 4060.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good.
How's the ROI different if it's going lower as you go down? Or how is it more? Less days for inferior graphics card.
Yes. Yeah. So you're technically getting less revenue, but
because of the cost of it.
The cost of the card.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this is actually pulling from Amazon, which is it's actually juicing the price a little bit. You can get these way cheaper on Amazon. So I would take 100 days off of all these, except for the absolutely brand new. I'll tell you what, we got some really good ROIs right now. I should have gone through this in a little bit more detail, but
looks like it's pretty hot right now.
RX 660 that is ROI in 579 days. That's really good. So there are some really good finds out here. 472 days for the 3060. I bet you the regular 3060 is like printing money. Yeah, this thing, by the way, just so you guys know, if you can get these cards for cheap, this one is ROI in 562 days. The 3060 Ti is hands down the most efficient and rock solid card that you can get. There's a lot of good cards you can get, but they run really hot and they pull a lot of power. This one does not pull that much power.
Look at all the love we're getting from the chat.
Crypto
right now.
Stevo
Really, thank you
with the
so
Memby.
much.
Thanks for gifting the Memby. And Jamie Gonzalez says happy birthday, Hannah, with $5 super chat.
Thank you.
Anyways, guys, I don't want to go down too much of a rabbit hole with GPU mining, but there are some gains to be made.
With that 3060, you can obviously plug that into a bunch of different mining pools that you want to get into later on too. That's the thing. It's like it's not stuck to where you
don't have to mine Gram coin the whole time. If there's a project like with Clore or something like that you're just really believing in and you're getting a lot of revenue, but you're willing to take a profit hit and just stack for the board. That's what I'm doing with Alephium and with Clore. I'm mining Alephium and Clore. I've actually haven't taken profits. I actually just tweeted about this. I haven't taken profits in 2 years.
Whoa. You got big bags.
My bags are heavy.
When are you taking profits?
I have not taken profits yet. And I'm thinking about taking profits starting in August. So we're going to see. It's going to be a great, great day for the Nick Taylor.
I know
you
I've been
did.
taking profits.
I know. You're crazy.
I live off of crypto. So.
I just took profits on this random coin that finally had like a 50% pump. I've been holding it forever. TrueFi. I think Johnny mentioned it to me a while back. Something about like Binance and their BUSD, and they're going to use the USD, True USD. I don't know. I don't know if anything even happened, but hey, profit's profit.
Yep. Yeah. Fluffy the Sheep says, I killed an RTX with mining. The thing, here's a great little insider tip. What you want to do after you've been running your card for a month or two, especially if you have them outdoors where it's less temperature controlled, you need to replace the thermal pads, because the thermal pads that come with it stock, GPUs are made to go up in their performance and then down and then up and then down as you are playing a video game. Like you're not running the game is not pulling all the power from the card all at once like you are when you're mining. It's up and down and up and down and up and down. So the thermal pads that connect the heatsink to the chip, those degrade and become basically gummy and like cakey and break down very, very quickly. So you want to get aftermarket thermal pads. You can get them. You can type in, you want to type in thermal pad gap into Google and then your card. It'll tell you how thick the pads need to be. And then you take your card apart. Yeah, you're going to avoid the warranty, but whatever. You take your card apart, replace the pads, cut them out, slap it back together. And then after you've also done that, you want to go on Amazon and you want to buy stick-on heat sinks. Here, watch this. Gosh, I'm dropping so much alpha right now.
Thermal pads the same thing as thermal paste?
No. It does the same thing, but it's for much, much thinner things. You can also replace the thermal paste. You can get some diamond thermal paste and it'll increase the thermal efficiency between the heatsink and the pad, or heatsink and the chip. Most RAM chips take pads because they are thicker, but CPUs and GPUs that are resting around in the fan are usually done with paste. So you can get some diamond paste. All that's really good. So you just do, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Stick on heat sink.
You're just giving all the.
I'm giving all the alpha. These little bits, the little ones, big ones, you take measurements of the back of your card. You just buy a handful of these guys. This is 10 pieces for $8. You stick them on the back of that card on the back metal plate, and it's helping to radiate the heat. It's helping pull heat off of the card. Don't do any water cooling.
Yeah.
Don't put them in water.
Yeah.
You can get an all-in-one water cooler for a CPU, but really not for a GPU. Anyways, let's move on, guys. I'm just dropping tons of
What's
alpha
your
right now.
opinion on the mineral oil cooling?
That's fine. It doesn't work for a gaming computer to like immerse.
Yeah. Isn't that what CleanSpark does?
It is.
Yeah. CleanSpark basically takes ASICs and pulls their jackets off and dips them in mineral oil. And the water cooling for computers, like gaming computers, it's not water, it's mineral oil that's actually in the tube. So if it comes out, it doesn't kill your computer.
I think, wasn't it Crypto Stash? He got like a brand new computer and he water cooled it and it like leaked.
Yeah, that can happen. I own, that's if you're doing your own custom water cooling build. You can just get them all in one. Here we go. We're going back to Amazon. Look at this one. AIO water cooler.
Oh, yeah. It's
Look at this.
$10 super
This
chat
thing,
now. Jeez.
$50. I literally have this one. $50. It goes right on your CPU. It has all the oil and the mineral oil in it, and you don't have to do any adjustments. You literally just screw it on. You never touch the inside. You never have to fill it up with water or the mineral oil or anything like that.
Cali Crypto Dude, he's
Okay,
like, can you make a video building the rig from start to finish? Possibly a second video showing what to do once it's up and running.
Yes. I did a video of that as like a broad overview, but I have not actually gone step by step like, hey, here's how to install the RAM, here's how to install this, here's
We
how to
really
install
should,
that.
dude. Like this,
You're gonna make
mining
a
videos.
spoon feed it to you? Come on, do a little research.
no,
Yes,
it's okay.
spoon feed it.
This is
Look,
where they
give
gotta
it
come.
to 'em.
The people want it, and
The
I guess
people
I need
want
to
it.
deliver. So there is one on the channel. If you go to the channel, which you should be subscribed, it's called the Cheapo Mining Rig, I think. And I go through a brief overview. It's actually about 10 minutes long about what it takes to build a mining
C90
rig.
FTW already dropping it in the chat for folks. There you go,
C90.
right there.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna expand.
We have the
upon
best
it.
community.
What a guy.
All right, let's move on, guys. Crypto, 79 on the Fear and Greed Index. Bitcoin's at 63,000 again. We slid back off. Ethereum's at 3,300. There's some juicy scoops happening. What are you looking at, Drew?
Well, my wife added to our portfolio with AIOZ on its little pullback today. The other things, I'm just pissed off at these high prices for stacks right now. So sitting there mulling that. I almost went in on ball sack.
Oh, congratulations.
You know, so very bullish. But
Fill
then
in
it
the
rugged.
chat about like the issues you were having.
Oh, dude, the slippages. I jacked the slippage all the way up as far as I could go. You had to get a bonk bot to even get it.
Wow.
Morel got in on like Dex tools, but Taco has a sneaky little bonk bot put together to try to
Probably going to make a video on the rebranded NFT Alpha is now Degen Alpha.
Ooh, I love that. I saw that pop up today.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations. I love that.
So maybe I'll teach you guys how to snipe some shit coins
it
using
was
a
garbage.
bot.
Oh, yeah.
It was, without the bot, it was garbage this morning. Like the coin was 6 hours old.
It's a one supply coin.
Okay, 0.99 total
One
tokens.
supply coin.
Yeah.
They should have at least made a two supply. I mean, it's ball sack. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they
so
dropped the ball on that
Dang,
one.
they literally dropped the ball.
But like the price went from like, what was it, like 200K to 300K?
It hit $700,000 a token this morning, and
Speaking
then
of
crashed
For one ball?
For one, not even one ball, 0.99.
Half of a ball sack.
Own
Half
most
a
of the
ball
ball
sack.
sack.
Yeah.
Speaking of sacks,
Wait.
protect yours.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, what?
Hannah's trying to make payroll.
Code basement.
Code basement for Nads. Build better for balls underwear. Here's the problem. There's toxicity near your nut sack. There's formaldehyde. There's phthalates, all in those Hanes, those Fruit of the Looms, those jockeys. They're poisoning your balls, and it's gross, and it's wrong, and it's basically it's not Christian.
Well, there's another thing about these underwear that I wanted to bring up here.
I am wearing Nads right now.
I am as well.
Really?
Yes, I
So
am
we're
as
Nad
well.
buddies?
We're Nad buds.
Hell yeah,
right now.
bro. All right, go ahead.
So when you're a little bit thicker, you know, you got a little extra in the belly. The other underwears, they fold over
They
at that
do.
little elastic band. These things actually hold that shape, and it's good for my gun because it doesn't fold over under the gun, making
Yes.
that damn little line indentation on the side.
See
So I'm a
this?
little thicker. I'm storing up for the famine,
This is no good.
and
You're storing up for the famine.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I just
So
had to say.
use code basement. Now you get 15% off.
Do we got more % off?
Yeah, they just adjusted it.
All right.
15% off. These are not
Period.
cheap undies. Go ahead, Taco.
Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah.
Did they ever have a cornucopia?
We can't go into that. We literally cannot. We do not have time to go into that. Please don't. We're going to get demonetized if you bring that up. That's like bringing up Israel Palestine. Anyways, guys, yeah, the undies are not cheap, but they last a long time. I could tell you right now, these undies that I've got hugging my gooch right now are going to last me upwards of 10 years. So go ahead and get in there. nadsunder.com. Appreciate you being a affiliate partner.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I drop
brand?
the alpha? Should I drop my pick that I
Let's
put in
go.
OG chat a week ago?
We got, I mean, you give it to the OG chat first. Let's
Yeah.
drop it now live.
I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like watching the time. Like, oh, we started 20 minutes late.
No, we're fine. We're hanging out. I'm going to
hanging
be
out.
recording a video on deep dive on Ethereum after. It's going to be a great day. It's Friday. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? We're calm. We're relaxed.
Yeah,
chilling.
we're calm and relaxed. Okay, here we go, guys. This is my pick. I actually got like 4 other picks last night because I went in the dictatorship. I'm committed to bringing everyone here in the basement good information, and this is a piece of information. As we all know, RWAs are mooning right now.
Yeah.
The whole RWA narrative, I think, is going to be the next big moon narrative. Now the AI is kind of shot. Well, now the AI is kind of.
Had that excitement initial pump.
Yes,
you know?
yes. It was a little pre, yeah. So it did its thing. Next is RWAs because there's just a metric ass ton of money that's going to be coming into RWAs. And what
It's actually $15 trillion.
I love that.
By
I love to hear that.
2030. Yeah, that's what's coming. So
I love to hear that right now. So here we go. We've got Centrifuge, centrifuge.io, real world finance, the platform for on-chain finance. This is not sponsored. This is me just doing my degen alpha, and I'm going to show you how degenerate it is. It is tokenized assets. It's RWAs. It runs on Maker, Aave, Block Tower, Base, Arbitrum, Circle, and of course, Ethereum.
Yeah.
The plat chain for on-chain finance, lower cost capital, DeFi liquidity access, equal and open participation, diversification. It's going to have its own stablecoin here pretty soon. So it's your standard RWA platform, but on-chain fund management, and got a bunch of people, got a bunch of smart people. New Silver, Block Tower, they're all heavily involved. They have consistent updates. Their Twitter is very active. Many audits. Okay, consensus, least authority, DApp, trail of bits. I like it.
Well, in
I
this
like it a lot.
sector, the audit part, like the RWAs are going to be the most heavily audited
Yep.
section of crypto.
Oh, you bet your
ever.
ass.
Like
Yeah.
the amount of money that they're going to be putting on chain, you're damn
Mhm.
right they're going to make sure that they're putting into something sound. So
Yep.
I like RWAs for that fact, like the
Yep.
transparency, the showing of the backing. I like that.
Yep.
So
So here's Centrifuge. It is at 1.96 cents. It is listed as 159. It's outside of the top 100. Okay, $500 million market cap. Okay, had a nice little pump right here over the past couple days. Actually,
she's waking up.
Yeah, waking up. So a lot of action here. This was a nice accumulation zone. I don't have any of this thing right now, but I'm going to be positioning myself to get into Centrifuge CFG. Right now, you can only get it on Moonbeam, I think. So a little bearish on it only being on Moonbeam. Let's go to markets. So you can buy it on Sexes. You can get it on Gate. You can get it on KuCoin, on Kraken, BingX, XT, CoinX.
Is Moonbeam EVM compatible? I
Yes.
haven't really looked into Moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Moonbeam is very. It's
'Cause,
OX. It's OX address.
On the homepage, you showed it at Ethereum.
Yeah, so I think it's all EVM compatible. I can get into the white paper, but you could buy CFG USD on a bunch of centralized exchanges, and actually you can get it. Oh, it's on DOT. So Moonbeam is on DOT, and I think DOT is EVM compatible, right?
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, I basically, I remember we looked at CFG a little bit, but we never took it too seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just
Yeah.
like another one we were watching, barely like in the doldrums there
Yeah.
at the bottom, but nothing that we're like, oh my God, it's time to hammer in. This looks like it's got a healthy graph though.
Yeah.
Looks like it's coming back.
Hannah's asking in the chat if you like DOT. I want to know what you have to say. EVM for Polkadot, yes. Yeah. There are changes happening at the Polkadot Foundation. There are changes happening. They know that they messed up with Kusama and doing parachains. That was not the right business model. They need to do other things. So bearish for Kusama, bullish for DOT. I think DOT is I think you're gonna really see a lot more DOT projects here.
Okay.
And the sneaky one after, so right now the next meme coin craze is gonna be on Base. Then I think it's all gonna move back to Beam.
Beam is asleep right now.
And then I think there's gonna be Polkadot meme coins very soon.
That chart I posted in the basement on Slack, it shows the flows of like recent transactions going from like Solana to Base, Solana to Ethereum.
Yeah.
It's pretty telling where people want their money to sit.
Yep.
But where they're making money is Solana.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And that's all going to change here pretty soon.
Well, it's like BJ, you know, he's a Cardano maxi that just pitched a tent in Solana's backyard and made buku gains off meme coins.
Yeah,
like,
BJ is always pitching tents.
He's crushing he's crushing it on Solana memes.
He is.
Yeah.
Let's go to the tweet. Nope, not that one. Hang on, this one. Okay, so we got to talk about ICP.
Yes.
ICP did a thing.
Yeah.
ICP has been
doing things.
I know they've been doing things. They say dumb shit like the world's first 3rd gen blockchain. Shut up. What is
they
that?
all say that.
They all say it. It's not a layer 1, it's a layer 0.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's a blockchain. But Dominic, he has the British accent that we Americans require to be duped into things. And he had a video in this post. They're running an AI on a blockchain smart contract, like live. And he does a live demo. I watched this stop to finish. We're not going to watch it today, but what appears to be a live demo of AI identifying a photo on the internet computer blockchain. If this is real and if this pans out and goes to scale, this is a big time game changer. This is where we can really see, this is basically a blockchain AI is what's needed for there to be like real regulatory scrutiny and regulatory clarity for AIs. Because all these closed system AIs, like OpenAI, which is closed AI, it's all behind a curtain. And the government's like, no. We need to see what you're doing. And then all these other patent holders and copyright holders need to know if OpenAI is pulling from things that they have copyrights for.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Right? Yeah, because believe it or not, copyrights are a thing.
Yeah, they still exist.
And even if like you're in business in South Africa, you can have a copyright in the United States. I know this might come as a shock to some people, but other people can do things in other countries.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So
you literally just killed me.
Drew's dying.
all that to say, the copyright holders, they want access to OpenAI. Where OpenAI is like, no, we were just pulling data that was publicly available.
Bro, you work so hard.
You know what else is publicly available? The mail in my mailbox.
Right.
But it's illegal for you to, like, it's not locked, but it's illegal for you to put your hand there. So you know what else is publicly available? The bags of ice outside of a gas station. It's open to the public. Is there just a door? Well, no, they're like fucking stealing it, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you had access.
It's like the process they go through to get a copyright and to do the right way, and then just to be, stepped aside and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Especially using AI. Like, that's like the decentralized internet and just building a new landscape for this internet to grow off of, I think is what we actually need. I mean, we keep trying to talk about these layer zeros. They're going to make Web 2 so much better. It really needs an overhaul at large. ICP is trying to do a lot of shit.
They are.
But even if they capture a fingernail of what they're trying to accomplish, that's the next, Google. That's the next massive part of the internet.
It really is. I mean, look, if Sam Altman says to make his next AI, he needs $7 trillion.
Oh, God.
Good God.
Please don't give that man
ICP, they are centralized. They're a very centralized blockchain. But that's going to be the future of blockchain and AI. There's going to be open source ones and there's going to be closed source ones. The big corpos, they want closed source, or at least sources, blockchains that they have more control over. Even though ICP is a public ledger, it is very, very centralized. Although it appears from what I was hearing and reading what Dominic was saying, they're trying to be a little bit more open with their hardware. This is bullish for ICP. I'm not even going to go look at the chart for ICP because Ducey Does Crypto was referencing that ICP, the token, as people should know, was heavily manipulated. It was one of the targets for FTX and Alameda Research to pump and dump.
I think it threatened them.
It did threaten them.
Didn't they? Wait,
It
no,
threatens
that was
Solana.
a different project.
Yeah.
That they like actually used the technology to figure out what Alameda and FTX was doing, but that wasn't ICP.
That was not ICP. ICP got absolutely wrecked. So the token price is basically a fugazi right now. We don't know what the actual token price of ICP should be, except for what it is today. How high can it go? I don't know. But let's pull it up here as far as ICP.
Nicole, I am following you on Twitter. Just
You better be.
I am.
It's number
go follow
20. It's
everybody.
$13. I mean, yeah, again, this is just Sam Bankman-Fried here. I'll scoot this up a little bit. Sam Bankman-Fried just absolutely wrecked the project. Dominic did not want this thing to come out at $400. They thought in the best case scenario, the token would come out at $100, and that's what they would be trading at. Look at the market cap. This is bullish.
Yeah.
This is bullish, right? But this is also manipulated. Yeah, it came out at like a gazillion dollar market cap. I would say this is the real market cap right here, $10 billion. And right now we're sitting at a $6 billion market cap. So, a 10x. It's outside of the top 20 barely, but it's got good volume. I think this has 10x potential. I think this has better 10x potential. I'm going to go ahead and say it than Render.
Ooh.
And because as soon as ICP gets into the AI conversation, and the next time the AI narrative comes back around, you think people are not going to be buying ICP
It'll
like
be
they're
further
buying Render?
developed and ready to
It
handle
will be. It will be because Render's doing something different with AI than ICP.
Yeah,
So,
and this graph, like when you're looking at it, like it came out at 450. I was part of the chop. My first token, I bought one token at like $200, and another like few of them when it fell to 50, and then lost money on that. And I was like, you know what? Damn, I still believe in this project though. So through that whole flat line, I built a bag, and like now it's going great. Honestly, like it's kind of crazy to see other people like all about this thing or excited about it, but they should. Like, there's good reason to.
There
We're
is.
just trying to be a pioneer, something new. I think for market cap capabilities of it, I do think it's capable of 50 billion.
yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
it's 50 billion capable this
50
next
billion.
bull market.
Look at Zachary Martin actually put the ICP chart in the chat.
What?
Look at Zachary. It's right. It's almost in the middle there, a little up from the middle. He actually put the chart in the chat.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That is.
Clever.
Yeah, it's very, very clever. Everyone here in the basement is clever. So, but we're going to get into something else clever before we get into my final section of the show, where we're going to get into more crypto. We're going to talk about some clever statecraft that's going on right now. Owen, where are we at for likes?
Not enough. God damn it. 81.
81?
Need to bump those numbers.
I don't even
up.
know if we should end the show.
fuck
We
this.
should end this. No, I'm not a baby. I'm doing the show. I'm a
You
goddamn
need to start
professional.
crying though.
Should I start crying on stream, guys? Apparently that's how you get likes.
Oh, we're not
Do
going
it.
to see it though with your glasses though. So kind of useless.
I'll do it.
No, don't.
Hannah, Hannah,
you
can you
started
cry?
crying
I got
yesterday.
this.
Hannah, can you cry on command?
Yes, sometimes.
You are a woman, so that is part of your repertoire.
Not everybody can do it. It's a skill. Thank you.
Oh, really? Okay, because my wife can do it. She can cry. She actually,
a
this
skill.
is a true story. When we were going to leave for our honeymoon, United Air was going to bump us. And she, at the gate, started crying, bawling, saying, "This is my honeymoon. This is my honeymoon." And then they put us on the flight. And then as soon as they said, "Okay, ma'am, here's your seat," she turned around and she was like, "I still got it."
Oh my god.
And I was just like, who did I just marry?
Oh my
You're
god.
psycho. I think you have to earn it.
You do have to earn
You
it.
have to earn the ability.
Okay. We're going to get into it. Who here is familiar with what's going on at the southern border?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what? That's a big part of why I found crypto, man. We were encrypted communications were a thing when we were looking at going to the border as a American militia. So yeah, that's how I found crypto.
Yeah. So
Instantly.
here's some images of. So you covered this yesterday. You saw this.
What's that?
This
that
clip?
broke after the show. So
after
no,
the
we
show.
didn't,
All right.
yeah.
So this is the southern border. This is El Paso, Texas. This is a bunch of illegal aliens
I thought
storming the
this
border.
was people trying to get into Solana shitcoins this morning, but
No. So yeah, these are a bunch of military age males that are invading the country. So they break through the blockade and then they rush to the primary gate where, they are just running to the United States to enrich our culture. All of them are properly vaccinated. None of them have a criminal background whatsoever.
No.
And we know this because we've done an extensive interview and background checks on all of them.
You know what's crazy?
Oh, wait. No, we have not at all.
They called first name unknown was an actual name that the government gave many refugees and immigrants. That it's literally on their driver's license, FNU.
So this has been going on for, 5 years or more, well before the panty.
I'd say 10.
Yeah.
I'd say 10.
No, Obama was the deporter in chief.
But they were still coming over from Afghanistan, Syria.
That's true.
You know,
So
they're still coming.
this has been going on for a while. It's gotten to a point now where the United States, we are having a crisis. And it is not just a red state crisis. People used to be able to frame this as some type of xenophobia, which it clearly isn't. If you do like 5 minutes of research outside of your echo chamber, you realize that this is a giant problem and a humanitarian issue at just a really a galling scale.
Yeah.
So there's one thing if you want to come to America and be a part of America and go to baseball games and be an upstanding citizen and wear the American flag on your shoulders. If you're that kind of person, I want you here.
Right.
Hell yeah. You're an American. Come on in, wait in line, wait your turn. And let's do it in an orderly process. Yeah. But if you're coming over just to rob and steal and be a leech on society and not integrate into the culture, find a culture that you want to integrate with, then you need to be at the back of the line. Okay, we don't need you here.
Yeah, they come, at large. I don't want to generalize, but a large amount of these folks are coming from extremely war-torn countries where the rule of law is long gone. They operate off of a different mode of mindsets. They don't respect the laws that we put together. In a large part, there's many people that are great that are trying to come over, but I'd say more than
usually those people do it legally.
They usually do. Yeah, H1B.
They do it legally.
Yeah.
But what we see right here with just military males overrunning, people with weaponry that are in vests, they don't give a fuck. They are coming for what is here. They want to take.
Well, they're coming
it down
to literally take your house. So here's this guy.
Yeah. Oh God, I saw this.
I'm just gonna play this.
So I'm going to read the subtitles for you. Let's get right to the video.
Man, why are you doing that?
My people have thought about invading a house in the So this is illegal from TikTok.
I thought this. Anyways,
it's all in the facial expression.
Yeah. So this guy has a 2-minute rant where he's yelling at the camera, telling people back in not America to come to the United States and go to blue states that have squatters' rights laws and to take houses over, take the land. He's saying, take the land.
There it is. There's the face you're looking at. This is the face you're facing.
Yeah.
He does not.
He's not. This is not all of the illegals that are coming over, but this is a more than 1%. And there are millions that have come over right now. So let's just say 1% are criminals. How much is 1% of a million? 10,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
There's 10,000 hardened Central American criminals that have just flooded into our states. And that, boys and girls, B's and G's, that is a low estimate. Because, and man, I really wish I pulled this tweet up. I believe it was the police chief of Oakland said that they're almost at red alert because of all of the South American gangs that have come over and are setting up shop in Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
There was a woman, I think I had this tweet here. A woman.
It's even in Colorado, too. Colorado's been arresting Taliban members and, all kinds of proven terrorists in Denver. So.
I saw a girl quote the TikTok, and she was probably 30 around there. And she was just, I wouldn't have expected her to say this also. I don't know, but she quoted that video and responded to it and said, if somebody was squatting in my house, nobody would ever know they were there. I wouldn't call the police. Yeah. She was like, I have the right to a firearm. So, that's pretty much that. But I was like, don't they also? Of 3 days ago.
I saw something kind of scary. Yeah, there's reports that are unconfirmed that there are U-Hauls full of Beretta handguns being given to these folks in, I believe it was New York.
I wouldn't doubt it. We're going to get into that. So hang on. Here we go.
We're going way
So
out.
this guy says, we lost our Mexico house to a squatter after protracted legal battle. It cost us tens of thousands of dollars. The judge asked for a payoff to find in our favor. This is in Central America. Now, cartel member threatened us. We walked away. Now it's coming to America. There's a woman who went on vacation and 12 gang members broke into the back of her house and this is in Southern California. They broke into her house. Now, and she comes home. They changed the locks while she was gone. She comes home. The key doesn't work. And there's 12 dudes in her house just like living it up. And she's homeless now. She is now homeless. She called the cops and said, we are not going to respond to this call. Click, and hung up on her. And now there are TikTok accounts coming out. So there's one called Squatter Squad.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, Squatter Squad.
You can like hire them.
Now we're in like vigilante mode. What the frick is going on? This is not a mistake.
Yeah.
This has been brewing for a while because there's a little thing called the Cloward-Piven strategy.
Yep.
Now, we covered this before on the channel, but I'm just going to cover it in a little bit more detail. But essentially, the Cloward-Piven strategy is this. No, Owen, you got to wait till I give you the handoff. All right. So, no. Are you aware of the Cloward-Piven strategy? These are two communist professors who devised a plan to take down the capitalist structure of the United States through mass illegal immigration that overwhelms the U.S. social safety net programs and local governments. It's an intentional plan to collapse the U.S. and bring in a new global regime that will issue guaranteed basic income for all. This was invented in 1966.
Yep.
The plan is as follows. Overload and break the welfare system via illegal immigration. You flood states. States are the ones who hand out the welfare.
Yep.
Okay. So then states are overwhelmed and they say, we can't do this anymore. So the federal government is basically able to come in and break state sovereignty and take over much of the financials of the states. Step one, overload and break the welfare system. Have chaos ensue. Take control. The federal government take control from the states in the chaos. Implement socialism and communism through government force. Overburden the bureaucracy. Break the system. Control chaos. Usurp the power as civil unrest peaks and offer government aid as the only solution. So this is what they wanted.
And they're getting it.
They're getting
it right now.
So people because this strategy, having a full open border where there's clearly problems, like the mayor of Chicago is like, I don't know what the frick's going on.
You know, it's bad when the mayor of Chicago is saying, hey, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, like that's, you know, that they've overplayed their hand.
Philadelphia, New York, San Francisco. They're like, we don't know where to put these people. And now they're making all sorts of demands. And there's social chaos is imminent right now. I'm surprised that border clash did not end in bloodshed. It's going to. And this is all by design.
Yeah.
Okay? This is all by design. So stay strapped or get clapped. But if this is infuriating to you, you need to call your senator, okay? And at least let him know that this continues to be an issue for you. He says, Nick, look up the TGU Russian agent who defected in the 80s. Oh, yeah, I've watched that like 5 times. We should have a whole video about that guy. You seen that one?
No, I haven't. Well, maybe.
The mind control thing is like the first step is disillusionment. The second step is disaffection. This is how you do KGB mind control on a large populace.
We should
he was a KGB insider. He wasn't an agent. He was a Russian KGB informant.
Really?
And he said, yeah, this is how you topple empires. It takes about 30 years.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about
it's
it.
awesome.
I want to learn more about this.
It's awesome. So anyways, we're heading towards Judge Dredd. We're heading towards a society where there's going to be just widespread chaos and violence.
Wasn't it like the Supreme Court who ruled that Texas can't do anything about the illegals crossing their border?
They did, recently. And I think it got...
Because they were sending...
Just said Texas is not going to let the feds say
no and sending people to New York, but then something happened to where they couldn't do that.
SCOTUS lets Texas enforce its law for now.
What are they going to do to Texas? That's my point. You can't do shit on a federal level to a state, especially a state like Texas. Sure, like the federal government has a big bark, but in my opinion, a very soft local bite. We see their response to FEMA emergencies, like was it New Orleans with that massive flood and all that shit that happened in natural disasters. You think that FEMA's this gargantuan monster entity, and really the reality of it is when you go to those locations, there's a nerd with a clipboard clicking little clicks on how
Yeah.
many cars are driving by him. That's the effectiveness of the federal government. The local government, the state government has much more teeth, in my opinion.
It does.
That's why they can't do shit to Texas. They're not
Yeah.
going to be able to do
It does, and it doesn't at the same time. So this thing with the SCOTUS is, hey, you need to follow our rules. And even if they did rule against Texas, just like the woman who had her house stolen by 12 gang members, and she still can't do anything to this day. It's been about, I think, a month now. The police are not enforcing the laws. The laws are only as good as the enforcement. So who's going to enforce that SCOTUS law? You think the old people on the bench? No. It's going to be some branch of the federal military. And you think the federal military is going to, most of them were trained in Texas,
right.
are going to go
yeah.
brother against brother and say, hey, open up your border.
That's the point. That's the point. You have a great point there, because a lot of people think that, we could just turn on the federal fight against a state fight. Like these, the people that are enforcing the laws, they at large stand for the Constitution. Unless you're in a shithole like New York or San Francisco or something like that, then you are decades into wokeism, and you have a police force that is ineffective yet woke. But the key word there is ineffective, right? So, we talk about all the wokeism taking over. And really, when you put the rubber to the road, they lose in that battle. So, that's just
someone says, Sin Diesel says, that house situation will not happen here in Texas. It will happen in Texas. Okay. You know why? Because there are parts of Texas that are very blue, and they are already taking away parents' rights from their children. So don't think for a second that it's not going to happen to where you live. Veteran Crypto says the military has gone woke. That's why most of them are leaving. Okay. So their combat effectiveness is dropping precipitously. Okay. With every set of high heels that a man wears in the military, their combat readiness drops by 1%. So let's move on. This is the Cloward-Piven strategy. It is there. It's happening. Stay strapped or get clapped. Also, you need to have your money ready to go, which is why we do Bitcoin. Okay.
That's right.
Be in the parallel economy. Be cool. Alex Gladstein. This is great. Gosh, Alex Gladstein's so smart. Read his books. Very good context. Most people do not know this. Greenpeace had this whole thing about Bitcoin FUD, Bitcoin Energy FUD. Greenpeace USA was paid $5 million by the creator of Ripple to attack Bitcoin.
What a bunch of bullshit. And then, David
what a turd.
David Schwartz can kiss my ass.
Was it Schwartz?
Schwartz is such a prick. He's basically just he reminds me of Nancy Pelosi when she's talking about January 6th.
Yeah.
Is David Schwartz reminds me of. So you can kiss my ass, Dave. Sad that I own an
XRP kiss
XRP.
our ass.
So
that's all I gotta say. You need to sell yours now.
Well,
buy some ICP.
Well, I was talking to you about it. Like, I'm leaving it in the background just so I can continue to yell at the other holders about what the hell are we still doing in this damn project. We're sitting here watching other projects 3-4x over a month's time frame, and this project, it's got the regulatory clarity that we're all waiting for, and yet it's still stuck on the track staying still. So you might want to start asking some questions about that.
Earthworm Scum says Wyoming only has 2 blue counties, Teton and Albany. Guess what, bro? If that's where the majority of people live, you're fucked. So that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter by counties. In some situations, it counts by, like, for your senator, doesn't matter by counties. It's the gross population.
What if I got home and my wife sold my XRP for Hex?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh man, that's even worse. Hex is even worse. Hex is worse than XRP.
It is. Here's some base god, Laura Shin, who's also very based. BlackRock's new institutional crypto fund received 0.97 in unsolicited Ethereum via Tornado Cash within hours of launching, potentially creating legal problems for the world's largest asset manager. You think OFAC got a call the other day? They're like, yo, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah. Well, no, OFAC ain't going to do nothing to BlackRock over this.
Well, yeah, BlackRock called OFAC and said, you're done.
You're backing off.
We're done.
I
love this. This is so base. This is so crypto. It's just chaos. You're just throwing a Molotov cocktail into Larry Fink's backyard. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
They received Elizabeth Horan, I think. Or was it like Elizabeth Horan or...
Mog is in there.
Mog is in there.
Yeah, Mog is in there. Says, correction, the wallet is associated with BlackRock's new institutional fund, is not controlled or owned by BlackRock itself. Still, the message was sent. The message was sent. Tornado Cash. Now all these people got exposed. Apparently, like, Jesus Coin was exposed. Kraken.
For all you people that don't know, Tornado Cash was pretty much like banned, and anyone who uses it pretty much gonna get in trouble.
You're a terrorist if you use Tornado Cash. So.
Nicole Ministator says we need new emojis. That's probably true.
True. What do y'all want?
We got to figure out. I don't know how to do the damn emojis.
I got
You gotta
it.
go
pretty
into
easy. She's got
the
us.
YouTube
Hannah knows.
studio and go to subscriptions, and you can add stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Then I'll get.
Let me know what y'all want.
Yeah, we need a Mog one.
Hey,
Need a Mog?
after the stream is over, comment what you want, and I'll add those.
Such a god, Hannah. You're so fucking good at your job. Yes, comment on this video. Don't do it in chat. Comment on this video and tell us what emojis we should add to the chat. By the way, hit the like button. I see we're not at 100 likes yet, and that's fine. You know, we'll get there eventually. I'm not here for the likes. I'm here for the lulls. Speaking of lulls, what is this the good one? Oh yeah, hang on. String theory. Yeah, we didn't get into all this Cloward-Piven stuff. I think this is the next thing. I think this is the next thing in crypto, and we're getting in right now on the ground floor. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. I'm ready.
Drum roll.
Doginals.
Doginals?
Ordinals on Doge.
This feels right.
This I think is going to do a Doge birds, Duganals, Doginal dogs, meme pups. We've got them all.
We've got 'em all.
Stocksuckies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Who's doing this?
8 prime FWIB, FIWB.
How much do these cost? Are we still?
Hey, oh my god, am I
Cheap.
stupid?
This is 4,000 Doge for an original mini Doge.
Doginal dogs have been on Doge this whole time.
Doginal
Do they
dogs.
have volume?
Doge birds. There is not a lot of volume on
5.2K.
this. On this one, there's not a lot of volume. I'm just becoming familiar with the marketplaces for Doginals, but on drc-20.org, Doginal dogs are 13,000 Doge a piece, but the volume is only 5K.
Yeah, I mean, we can expect that.
$5,000.
This is completely undiscovered. This is thinking ahead, folks.
This is thinking ahead.
We're not
guys,
following the other influencers. you know?
Bitcoin inscriptions cost around $200 to mint.
Yes.
That will go up as the price of
Okay,
Bitcoin
yeah.
goes up.
The motherfucking Doginal dogs right there is
Yeah.
Bark Meta. That's
Bark Meta?
his collection.
See, and I don't have
They hold
13,000 Doge.
spaces like pretty often.
Yeah, books
like,
and bark.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
theirs.
What?
I'm supposed to
I
not take
don't-
a side in that.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
about
I'm
to say,
like-
I don't know how I feel about it
I'm
anymore.
tight with profits.
Yeah.
Apparently, her and books are like not happy with each other.
Oh no.
And then Shilling
I don't-
Billion
I
is
stay
kinda
out of
tied
all
in
the
there
drama.
with
I
that
love you
network
all.
token that rugged.
But
so much division.
nonetheless,
Yeah, I can't keep
I
up.
think Doginals is going to be it because people want memes and they want Doge. And if they be like, there's like Dogecoin memes. Look at all this cool stuff. It's going to go bonkers because it's so cheap to do.
I mean, the Doginal
And these are
mini
cool. Look at
Doges.
these
Let's look at
Doginal
these.
mini Doges. Look at this. They got diamonds. They got diamond hands.
Diamond hand.
Diamond hands.
Oh man.
This is cool. They're smoking
There's
cigars.
like a little pirate one.
Whatever
What the
this
hell
is. D-Sex. I don't know what it is. I think it. Oh, did I just close everything?
You just
No.
destroyed everything.
We gotta find our Doges again.
History.
Dude, I think you're onto something. here,
25
though.
tabs.
Like, think about what
Restore window.
Bitcoin, BRC20s, and then the ordinals, NFTs on Bitcoin have done, and everyone faded it. Like,
I know.
nobody gave a shit. The only one that, like, he convinced me that it was a real thing is Johnny, like a year and a half ago.
I
No one
know.
else would listen to Johnny,
Well,
and he is crushing it off
Yeah.
of these Bitcoin movements.
we're what? Hell
Hey!
yeah. Doge birds. This is Doginal. I got 83 Doge for a Doge bird. I got to buy one.
I'm gonna comment on this.
Comment on this.
Those are Moonbird
They are.
derivatives, so I just don't like derivatives.
You don't like derivatives?
And moonbirds
Most of them
are-
don't do well.
And moonbirds are an L anyways.
And
'cause of
Moonbirds was
Kevin
acquired by
Rose.
Yuga Labs, and there's some
Well, we just gotta
controversy
get the
around that.
Doginal.
All right.
What's the OG Doge
There's a
NFT
Pepe
here?
on Doge. There's like literally a Pepe.
Another derivative.
Is that the coin so you could buy the ordinal coin?
Maybe. Meme pups.
Does everybody in this room
Ooh.
own Doge?
Look at this.
Yeah, I have Doge.
Owen has Doge.
Meme
That's
pups.
Do
So
y'all?
I honestly think this is the next narrative, the next ordinal narrative. Once Bitcoin goes mainstream, people are going to be making Doginals. There's also LRC20s, Litecoin ordinals. That's a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I think the proof of
Tom
work.
Crown appears.
Tom Crown, yeah, a wild Tom Crown appears in the chat. So get familiar with it. They have their own Explorer. They got a really nice wallet. Ordinals wallet supports Doginals.
See, this is a risky play worth
Bitcoin,
taking,
Doge, and
I think.
bells, which we'll get into bells
I
another
think
day.
the alpha from this is like maybe buy some Doge.
Well, you need
Yeah.
Doge to get them, you know what I mean? But like that DRC20 narrative, it's not even here yet.
Doginal
Like,
shrooms.
ooh. This is
What are
like,
these
I feel
guys?
more comfortable getting these super early on.
Yeah,
buys.
285
I don't want to
Doge.
be someone's exit liquidity.
What is
once
this, like
it's already cool.
$28?
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
You're in on this. Look at
Yeah.
that. They got the football, the
So
Jets.
we're calling it March 22nd, 2024. Doginals are going to moon. I'm calling it. All right. We'll check back in a little bit. So I'm bullish on Doginals. And I think that's all the time we got for today's show. Is there anything else that we need to cover? Do we need to cover more alpha?
I mean, that
There's
was,
so
a,
much
that was a
going
good
on.
pick, man. I really liked that pick. Like, you know, because it always sucks, like, bringing up projects that people should get into if we only think there's a 10x or stuff like that. I think that there's insane opportunity with that DRC20 narrative. It's not even here yet, you guys. So, you know, we're risking it for the biscuit. We're giving you the early alpha. I'll probably have to get some Doge to get some. You're
They
right,
got-
Hannah. I got to get some to get some. You know?
Dogital MFers, 10,000 MFers. Look at
That's
these guys.
another derivative.
It is a derivative?
No one has any originality anymore.
Hang on.
Those
Okay,
look
before we go,
exactly
is there
the
any
same.
original? Are you seeing anything original here?
Give us
Taco's
the
pissed.
screen. Let's see.
Take us away.
I mean, cows. That's original. Woo.
Doginal cows.
Oh, we need the live judgment of Taco on this though, because he is damn good at this NFT world. So
Yes.
cows, you think there's a chance for the
I don't
cows on
think.
Doge?
I just.
It's hard. It's hard. We got to find what's going to be the next moon bag here.
Yeah, we got to pick it now on the show.
Right now. I was
What
thinking
about
the mini
ZX?
Doge.
Is this derivative?
What the hell is it? No, I don't even know.
ZX collection, 283 pieces. We decided to airdrop the dogs collection holders.
What the hell?
These are called
If I were to
Doge
get into this
ordinals.
ecosystem, I would try and find
Dogecoin punks.
like a popular or an account on Twitter who's like promoting it, and everyone else and all these other influencers start like getting on the bandwagon, and then I would then pay attention to it. I don't know. I don't know.
I
about
think
all
these are it. These give me the gut feel. The mini Doges.
5,000 followers,
those
followed
are
by Kate
cute.
Irwin, friend of the show.
I like these. I think these are cool.
Those are cute.
These might be the
Doginals.
ones.
They're posting often.
They out here. No one's liking them yet, though. This shit is so new.
It's very new. Guys,
at
ground
this.
floor.
Oh my
Ground
God.
floor, guys. All right. Look, we're all just spiritual beings having a human experience. I appreciate every single one of you. Circle Jerk, Bob from Accounting, Small Face, No Toe, Ray, Jess Jim, C90FTW, DD Slave, Julio, Nicole, Sin Diesel, Crypto Stevo, What Up, Fluffy the Sheep, all y'all legends. We will see you definitely at the top. Appreciate it.
Bye. Ooh, woo.